Hello and welcome back to your dairy enthused engineer. Today we are playing Enscroll, a little scroll making game kind of like Potion Craft. It's a free game off of Steam. Steam page there, link in the description. I'm not sponsored, I just wanted to see sort of what it has to offer. It's a nice look, it'll look pretty fun. Without further ado, let's go in. Day one. I would love to start on day one. It's a new save, so kinda have to. I'm a Magic Academy graduate. Student loan repayments. Valid. Relatable. Unable to find employment due to reception. Relatable. You decide to start a small business to repay the loan. Let's gradually pay off debt by crafting magic scrolls. Using magic knowledge learned at the academy, perhaps your talent will make you rich faster than expected. Now let's begin your journey. Let's do the tutorial. You must repay the loan in installments on set dates. Click on the calendar. Okay. This is your desk where I can create scrolls. The window. Owls fly here to deliver requests. You can also deliver completed scrolls to owls through this window. Checking to see my recording's working. Perfect. The quest board. You can recap a specific character's journey here. And then my bed, my favorite place in my room. When you're done with your requests, click your bed to move on to the next day to take on new requests. Let's get to my desk to start working. Wow. The parchment in the center is the scroll for inscrolling magic circles. This magical ink is infused with the elemental powers of air, water, fire, and earth. Dragging the ink on the parchment will imprint a symbol with the power of the elements. Okay, the drawer for just storing stuff. And the spell book, where knowledge. Next, open the window and click the letter brought by the owl. What is this? To my disciple. It's writing the letter to me because I just graduated and it's filling him with fond reflections. I'm overjoyed to hear of your magic scroll shop's opening. Given your unmatched passion for magical formula and incantations, I believe this path is perfectly suited for you. However, as your mentor, there is one matter I wish to address. Do you recall last semester when you forgot an entire term's worth of lessons due to the side effects of a memory erasure spell? No. The incident comes to mind, and I worry you might make a similar mistake. Thus, I have written down some fundamentals to refresh your memory. 4 elements. Boom. These 4 elements are the foundation of all magic and must be considered when drawing magical formula. Each element reveals its true potential when combined with others. Okay. They have to make contact with each other. The mana flows merge upon contact, and their power awakens when you bestow the incantation. However, there is a crucial point to remember when crafting scrolls. Each scroll must only contain one attribute. Mixing multiple attributes may cause the forces to clash, potentially ruining the scroll. So I have to... Okay. Master this process and you'll be able to create scrolls perfectly suited to your customer's needs. It's not merely paper imbued with power, but rather a creation born from the meeting of your craft and your customers' hopes. So, my customers have power. Always craft your spells with dedication, maintain your fundamentals, and never cease learning. Okay, cool. Combine 2 elements. Oh, okay. Alrighty. We're gonna combine fire and fire. Okay. Elemental and attribute symbols engraved on the parchment can be moved with a click and rotated with a right click. Oh, interesting. Oh, so I can make it like pretty. Now let's do an enchantment that determines the properties. You can do this by clicking on the magic effect. Now use the stamp to finalize the scroll. Ah, completed. Now send the completed scroll to the professor. Click the top of the completed scroll, place it on the letter from the professor, and give the letter with the scroll back to the owl. Let's finish the remaining requests. If you're having trouble unlocking new attributes, try using hints by clicking the magnifying glass on the spell book. Oh, alright. I saw your message on the notice board and wanted to place an order. I'm looking to build a small water play area for my kids in my backyard. I think a simple magic scroll that will allow water to pool on the ground for about a day would work just fine. Okay, for about a day? I mean, I can try. Oh, duration. So I can change the duration of the spell at some point. Okay, I guess I just have to stamp it. spell completed. No problem. Here you are, sir. When you're done with your requests, you can go to bed and move on to the next day. Excellent. Ooh, repayment days. So 14 days is the month, the calendar? Interesting. I guess I'm going back to work. Earnings, 20 and 11. Nice. Open the window. Let's see what the first message is. Dear Disciple, I didn't expect you writing another letter so soon. My concerns about you possibly forgetting important techniques during your busy days have prompted me to write again. The matter at hand is about 4 essential techniques that you'll need as you run your shop and take on more varied tasks. Requests. These are Amplify, Weaken, Extend, and Shorten. Enhancement and Weakening are techniques used to adjust the power of properties contained within scrolls. Enhancement makes the properties more powerful, while Weakening is used to reduce their power. For example, if you enhance a fire property, it evolves from a magic that simply creates sparks to one that can generate flames. Okay, then it does the opposite. Radio. And Extend and Shorten is just the time that the spell lasts for. Cool. Always maintain and practice basics, and I hope you'll use these fundamental techniques well to enhance your shop's reputation. Ever expecting your growth, I shall end this letter here. Okay, so now I have to make him a spell. Okay. We're gonna do whatever Earth does. I'm gonna put a water here. Magic to make flowers bloom. Heck yes. We're gonna amplify this to no end. Try weakening. Oh, okay. And then I can extend or shorten. Rightio. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ballistic on this. I want to create a forest, and I want it to last many days. For 1 month, it'll create a forest, which I don't know how that works. Does it create a forest that lasts 1 month, or does it continuously create a forest during the entire month? Alright, there you go. Good work. Please continue with the remaining requests. What is the next one? To Mage. I'm a wandering artist, following my free spirit across the land, painting what I see. Today the field before me is indescribably perfect, but my artistic intuition whispers, if there was just one hill at a 45-degree angle to the northeast, it would be my life's masterpiece. You see, there's a limit of painting. Sure, wandering artist. Okay, there's a hill, earth. It has to be. That has to be how it works, right? Magic to harden the ground. If I amplify it? Magic to raise... Oh, huzzah. Magic to create a hill. Okay, and then a week, which is 2 duration, so we just make it faster. I mean, longer. Stamp that bad boy. Problem solved. Then they've got just like Nordic runes or Dwarven runes around the edge. It's pretty cool. It's a very nice looking game. Alright, and we'll send that off to the wandering artist. Another owl. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, this request cannot be completed with the current parchment. This time I'll specially upgrade your parchment. Thank you. Parchment level upgrade. Now you can inscribe up to 3 elements on the parchment. Attributes created by stacking 2 symbols can also be the material for new attribute combinations. Now, use 3 elements to create magic that matches the request. As your scroll crafting proficiency increases, you'll be able to use more elements in the future. Don't forget to check out the magic book if you get stuck. Parchment level upgrade. Your scroll crafting proficiency has increased. You can now craft high grade scrolls. You can now inscribe up to 3 symbols on a scroll. Awesome. Dear Scroll Crafter, I work at a publishing house. Working with paper means frequent paper cuts. Could you create a simple magic scroll that can heal these minor wounds? Please make the validity period as long as possible. Right. Healing. Let's see if there's anything in this book. Do I have to use the magnifying glass to figure it out? Minor wounds. What would that be? I don't know what spell combination would heal minor wounds. Magic to lighten the body? Levitate. Okay. That's not what I want necessarily. What would heal wounds? A fast metabolism. Heat. But fire and water probably don't mix together. No. Oh, okay, they do. Never mind. Never mind. You attribute steam. Air. Fire. Fire. No, that doesn't work. Air. No, that doesn't work either. What about water? What? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to... Heal these minor wounds. I'm trying to look for hints for the spells, but I don't necessarily see any. Water and plants. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we got the flowers blooming. Water and plants. Hold on. Okay. What is heal again? Heal is... Oh! Earth and water. And water. So 2 waters, 1 earth. Wow. Okay, but whoops. Do it like this. Make it look cool. Does that do anything? Magic to heal minor wounds. Incredible. Alright. And he wants it to last as long as possible. That should be fine. Problem solved. I hope he's happy. AUR publishing worker. Minimum wage job friend. Okay. Well, I can't do anything, so I guess I'll go to bed. That was day 2 completed. On to day 3. Game saved. Go straight to my desk. Earnings 20, 10, and 11. You used it well. See what the first task of the day is. My payment notice. Please check the date and amount shown below and submit to the owl in charge, which will visit you at that day, whether the amount can be repaid. If the payment is delayed, the unpaid amount plus interest will be charged on the next repayment date. Wow. Okay, so on day 5, we're gonna have to pay 100 gold. We have 72, so we're fine. Okay. We should be able to get that much gold. I don't know what I'm going to spend it on. Maybe I have to spend it on other things. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, I am Irene, working at my parents' herb shop. Our family has been selling herbs for generations. My parents wish for me to inherit and continue running the shop. However, since childhood, I've always loved listening to travelers' tales. The stories of distant lands from merchants buying herbs, the wonderful experiences shared by adventurers. When I hear their stories, my heart seems to soar far away with them. I want to someday sit in an inn, sharing stories with other travelers. I want to tell my own tales and hear theirs in return. Yet, even as I think this, worry creeps in. Everyone will share their grand adventures, but who would be interested in stories from someone who has spent their whole life in a small herb shop? If no one listens to my story, the thought makes my heart sink. Perhaps this is my true fear. More than seeing and experiencing the wider world, I'm afraid I won't belong there, but at this rate, I feel I'll spend forever just listening to other stories. I want to create my own story now, so I've decided to be brave. Tomorrow, I plan to go out for a while, using a visit to the clinic as an excuse. But if my parents worry too much, I might lose my nerve. I need to appear genuinely ill. Would you happen to have a magic scroll that would make the air slightly dusty? I think having a slightly sore throat would make it more convincing. The magic only needs to last for 1 day. Could you please help me? Irene, look, you sound like a teenage girl that is worried, that has started worrying about her life long before, very early in. I will never go adventuring, but going adventuring for one day is such a big event. That'll be what she tells to the stories at the inn. Irene, just don't worry. You're gonna have to. I'll make you the scroll, but one day you're gonna have to go find a freaking herb that only grows out of dragon mushrooms or something like that, and you'll have a story then. Don't you worry. You're young. You'll figure it out. It's too damn early to be worrying this much. But I know what you want. You want this, and then you want air, and we'll put it there just to make it look cool. Magic to make the air dusty. And she only wants it, I guess, just for one day, so easy fix. There we go. Perhaps this is my true fear. Go adventure for the one day, come back, and then later on, no problems. What's our next one? Notice, from Moonlight Merchants Guild, our patrons have grown too prudent of late. We seek a scroll to gently cloud their minds through 7 dawns. So for a week, they might view their prices more favorably. All messengers shall deliver this notice to every mage. What? It's heat haze? Gently cloud their minds. Heat haze. It can't just be heat haze. It has to be something else. Really? Bewilders those who hold it. So, yeah, no, it has to be. Oh, how do I even think what? Okay. So it has to be fire and water. Okay. Magic to increase humidity. Create hot and humid environments. I want the heat haze. High pressure steam environments. No, I don't. Okay. Heat haze. Fire and air. And water. No. 3 elements together don't work. What about another fire? No. I don't... Okay. Okay, we'll just press the hint button. Fire and... mist. Fire and mist. Okay, so we'll do water and air. Like that. Does that create a mist? Yes. So, water and air. Like that. And then a little bit of fire. Right in the center. Boom. Magic to create optical illusions. What if we boost it? Magic to induce hallucinations. Confuse the mind. And they want it to last a week, which is duration 2. Oh, yeah. I have 0 morals. Just, if you pay me gold, I will make you whatever you want. No problem. Alright, what's the next one? Dear wizard, well, I be Thrumhold Axbjorn, son of the mighty Iron Fist Thorngrim, a pure-blooded dwarf born of the Black Rock George mines, I tell ye. These days I be wandering the vast world, seeking adventure with me trusty companion, Wax. Word reaches me ears that ye be crafting magical scrolls. That's why I be writing this urgent letter to ye. You see, I need to reach the wastelands of ruin, and by the earth goddess's tears, what a mess we've got. Right in the harvest season, an earthquake struck on the ground and split open with a mighty karak. So here's the thing, I be needing one of them scrolls that lets me fly freely. The crack ain't too wide, so one day's worth of magic should do the trick. I'll be sure to repay you with whatever treasures you find later. Okay, well we found levitate before, which was wind and fire. Air and fire. Put it there, because that looks funky. Just like that. Magic to life in the body. Okay. We'll boost it. Magic to make body to levitate. Boost it again. Problem solved. Magic to fly freely. How long does he want? He wants it for one day. There we go. Stamp that. There you are. What's his name again? Thromhold Axbjorn. Fly, little dwarf. Fly. Oh, okay. It's bedtime. Day 3 completed. Alright, on to day 4. Back at the old grind. Oh, okay. Sealed letter and my earnings. Well, I think I have enough. I could pay it right now. Oh, okay, I see. Actually, I don't really have the option to upgrade anything. I suppose I'm not there yet. Irene, day 3. Wisdom to great. This time she's gathered courage to adventure. Okay, nothing updated yet. Sure. Alright, I guess we go back to the desk. What's this letter? Dear Wizard, Oi, Thromhold Axbjorn, son of the mighty Iron Fist Stormgrin. That's his intro every single time. Gratitude for your wondrous magic scroll. Thanks to your flight scroll, this noble dwarf managed to navigate through the Earth Goddess's mess and reach the wastelands of ruin safely. But hear the tale of what befell me there. A crafty human caught me eyes with tales of treasure. Sly devil offered me a mug of ale, and the brave dwarf foolishly gulped it down, folded into the warrior's deep slumber. When I awoke, that accursed thief had stolen everything, including me beloved companion of wax. Unfortunately, he missed the gold I'd hidden in me magnificent beard. While surveying the area, some dim-witted trolls started drooling at the sight of me. After I showed him the overwhelming might, the beast fell so in love with me strength that he pledged to follow me. I named him Narax. After searching the wastelands of ruin all night of Narax, we couldn't find that cursed thief, but we did catch the sweet scent of beautiful wax. Oh, look at him. Yellowed forest. Now I'd be heading to the nearby forest to find those two rascals. The thief and me precious companion wax, that is. I need your help again. This is some gold as token of my appreciation. 'Tis all I have left, mindy. Oh, nice. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, thanks to your Magic Scroll, I was finally able to make my first step through. My throat was sore since morning. Strangely, my heart felt infinitely light. My parents were worried at first, but they eventually said, take a good rest and go to the clinic. When I stepped outside, my heart felt ready to burst. To think I would now walk the same paths I'd only watched through windows where the strange travelers passed by. Though it's a small step for now, I wonder where this path will lead me. Irene, you gotta just... You know, it's no rush. It's no rush. Dear Mage, I'm the director of an acrobatic troupe. Yesterday, one of our members fell and broke their leg during performance. Without healing, we cannot perform next month's royal show. Could you create a magic scroll to mend broken bones? I'd like the longest possible validity period. Well, you see, that's gonna cost ya. Magic scroll to heal broken bones. I can't remember what the heal one was. Was it those two? No. Hold on. Oh, it was plants and fire. I think. I swear. I promise it was plants and fire. Never mind. Hold on. What was heal? It was water. Oh, it was water. Okay, 2 waters, 1 earth. Rightio. So we do earth there. We go water there. And another one there. Boom. Magic to heal minor wounds. We'll boost it up. Magic to heal broken bones. What's the top one? Magic to raise the dead. Oh, it's this reattach a severed body part. Okay, I suppose. And the longest possible period. Easy. Okay. You'd think that increasing the amplification would, like, increase the sides of the shape that circumvents the original circle, but it actually decreases the sides, which is interesting. Could you make a magical scroll? Okay, I think we did it. Boom. Stamp that bad boy. There you are, Director of Acrobatic Troupe. What's the next one? I'm ready. Dear Mage, I'm a member of a mountain climbing club. While preparing for our next peak ascent, we're struggling with altitude sickness. Could you provide a magic scroll that would allow us to breathe easily at high altitudes for 1 week? What, just one? You'll just, like, take a half of it, like, breathing. Breathing. Oh. Oh. Damn, I'm good. Oh, okay, never. Oops, hold on. So, like the healing, since it has to do with people, I was like, okay, you just sort of put a little bit of growth in there. Okay, enhance cardiovascular fitness. Magic to breathe at high altitudes. What's the top one? Magic to just stop breathing, to breathe underwater. Okay. For 1 week. So, duration 2. There we go. That one was easy. Well, easy for me. I think we have one more. Oh, great mage of wisdom bright. I'm gonna die of cringe. Okay, hear my song in this dimming light. Dreams we all do dream, they say, like myths that rise at break of day, fading swift in morning's ray. My dream is grand to sing of might in courts where heroes shine so bright. But fate, that cruel mistress stern, had other lessons I must learn. Could you just ask me the question without poetry, okay, bard? My wandering feet did guide me here, not to courts of crystal clear, but to an inn on city's edge, where warriors of the northern pledge. The shield of frost they proudly name, tell tales both rough and wild to tame. Though crude their words, like winter's tree, a hero's soul therein I see. Reality flows like a river's course, to seas unknown, with timeless force. Yet in these waters deep and wide, we seek the rainbow's arch to find. Thus, I beseech your arts divine. Okay, well, that doesn't rhyme, but... Make their tales with beauty shine, cast illusions sweet and fine. From when night's queen takes throne of black, till dawn's god claims his kingdom back. Rich reward shall be your fee, and songs eternal sung of thee. Time flies swift as moonlit stream, inspiration's fleeting dream. Hey, hold on. What does he want? He wants illusions. From night's queen takes throne of black till dawn's god. So he wants illusions for a day. That's what I'm picking up. But it took a long time to get to there. Illusions for a day. Have I done that yet? Heat haze. It was heat haze that I did before. Steam and heat. So, or mist and heat. So we'll do this. Yes. Okay. Magic to... Wait. No, we'll just do... Magic to create optical illusions. Because he wants to cast them. And then he wants it for 1 day. Okay. I don't know. I hope that's enough. Happy? He was happy. Oh, day's over. I guess we'll go to bed. Parchment level upgrade. Oh, I don't even have to do anything. You can now inscribe up to 5 symbols on a scroll. Earnings 12. Oh, day 5. Oh, shoot. Okay, I've gone ballistic. Whoa. Okay, I got your money. Hey, it's right here. It's right there. Okay. They held me up almost like gunpoint. I got it. Oh, glorious sight to see, like dawn stars, a falling tree. This rapturous light divine. Doesn't even rhyme. Now shall their tale become legend that time succumbs to immortality. It's almost like slam poetry. This magic from your hand, forever shall it stand in songs of memory. Oh, that's nice. What a nice lad. You know, I like this guy. Is wax was stolen for Axbjorn. Cool. I guess they're all everyone I've helped has been thoroughly satisfied by my services. That's why they call me... Am I a wizard? Is making scrolls wizardry? Or is it something else? Dear wizard, I am Count... I can't even read that. Count Otto von Westmark. Should I be German for this? I am Count Otto von Westmark. I came across your notice on the town bulletin board offering assistance with ancient text interpretation, which prompted me to send this letter. 3 weeks ago, a peculiar incident occurred in the dark forest at the edge of my domain. When villagers reported seeing azure lights deep in the woods, I personally led a search party to investigate. There, we discovered an ancient temple. And the temple, it appeared to be built from the shadows themselves. Even in moonlight, it cast no shadows. 9 shadows. And our torches failed to cast any light upon its walls. Stranger still was the air within. Each breath felt as though we were inhaling dust. Yeah, yet nothing was visible to the eye. During our search, my adjutant, Cretin, exhibited bizarre behavior. He suddenly claimed someone is calling and walked forward. His form gradually became translucent, transforming into a shadow. Yeah, our attempts to seize him were as futile as trying to grasp mist. He dispersed like dust and vanished, leaving only his shadow eternally etched into the cold stone wall. A stele discovered at the temple's center altar bore inscriptions alongside damaged symbols. Yeah. Wow, that is a complex symbol for me to create. Okay, this Sage of Shadows speaks thus. Okay, it's not the German guy, this is just some ancient guy who did this poem. Who goes, "The Sage of Shadows speaks thus. I am the stone of being and void, placed here by the sorcerer of darkness. Dust shall become shadow, shadow shall turn to dust, reality shall seep into illusion. For the time it takes the moon goddess to exchange seats with the solar night, this magic shall hold true. Before the stone, perform the magic of void and dust." Okay. Cretin has a younger daughter. Oh, Cretin has a young daughter. I know not what to tell the child. Perhaps if we can locate the magic scroll indicated by this inscription, we might yet retrieve him. Yeah, I implore you to inform me which magic scroll this inscription refers to. Your assistance is desperately needed. Signed, Count Otto von Westmark. He says of Westmark, but what was the first one? Von Westmark. It was German. Okay. Alright, so we've got a max strength thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6. How? No, the first one is triangle and that. So we do it like this. Boom. Oh. This and then this. I just want to make it look similar. Magic without any effect. Okay. But never mind. That and that. Alright. And then the next one is a square and a air. Square air. Okay. Magic to darken surroundings. Magic amplification. And then magic amplification. What is this one? Magic to meld with shadow. I think we have done it, yeah. For how long? Okay. Oh, the moon got us to exchange seats with the solar night. I'm guessing that's one day. Hopefully it's one day. Held with shadow. I think that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Here you go, Count Otto von Westmark. I have saved you, friend. 'Tis I, Thrummel Laxbjorn, son of the mighty Ironfist Thorgrim, who got no help from your useless magic scroll. Oh. Hey. Writing to ye again from the hallowed forest to seek your aid once more. First off, I got good news and now you got bad news. The good news is that I finally found that cursed thief. The bad news is that the scoundrel had friends. Nay, let me correct that, a whole army of them. But an even bigger problem has arose. Be loyal but dim-witted Lieutenant Narex ignoring every order from his superior. That be me. Went and got himself captured by them rogues while acting on his own. Blast that troll. I've grown rather fond of the big oaf. And I've got to rescue both my precious wax and me foolish subordinate, Narax. What I'd love nothing more than to pummel these thieving dogs with me iron fists. In me noble dwarven wisdom, I reckon I'll be needing a scroll that lets me sneak into their stronghold, and seeing as this mission concerns me honor, I'll need to approach it with utmost caution. We figured I'd need about a week to survey the situation to craft the perfect plan. Having access to the magic during that time would be mighty helpful to this noble dwarf. Of course, whether things go according to plan is another matter entirely. Okay, so for a week he wants stealthy. To hide oneself. Have we done... Oh, that's going to be like optical illusions. So this plus this. Optical illusions. Hold on. Okay. No. Yes. Yes, it should be. Okay. Hold on. We need that. There. Right. Optical illusions. And do we have... What was the shadow before? Oh. The darkness. The darkness. I don't know if I can do that. What about void? No. Penetration. Stealth. Breath. Okay, we did that one. But like, so heal is a combination of two of these ones. So it's got to be a combination of these that equal the other one. So it might be void, earth and fire. Put that book. Just put that. Okay, never mind. Okay, so it might be earth and fire for void. Like that. And then, yeah, so these are all either an element and the one below. Yeah. Okay, so void and then, oh, I guess we just go through and see what they do. Mind? And one of air. Does that make anything? No. Never mind. Shame. Stealth. Mist? Maybe? We'll go with... Okay, okay. Let's go with mist. I have a dog snoring in my room. I hope it doesn't come up on the microphone. If it does, we're all friends here. Okay. That. Plus one more element. No. Plus another element. Heat haze. Okay, well we already made that one before. So, this. Plus more air. Ooh! Haha! Haha haha haha! Magic to erase presence. Magic to become invisible. How much he needs it for a whole week. Duration too. Awesome. Pin that. There you go. Thromhal Laxbjorn. Son of Oidenfist Thorngrim. There you go. Oh, I've got another one. Wow, this is a big day. Dear Magic Scroll Maker. Hello, this is Irene, who previously requested a Magic Scroll. I was worried whether this magic scroll would truly help my plan or if I would end up discovered by my parents and sent back home. The path to leaving the village under the pretense of visiting the clinic is more nerve-wracking than expected. But every moment was new and fascinating, which is I could probably say it really fast. As I walked, my mind drifted to stories of ancient ruins I had heard at the inn. Those tales had seemingly taken root deep in my heart, like seeds. Making up an excuse about gathering herbs, I ventured deeper into the Yellow Forest. The place was quite mysterious, as if it had been waiting for me. Perhaps my desire to create stories I could someday share with others was too strong. However, what I saw in the ruins was different from the adventure I imagined. In a split earth, I found a dwarf. Oh! No way! They met up and said hi. I found a dwarf in deep sleep, and suddenly a massive troll appeared. Frightened, I hid behind a rock, and when I looked again, I saw the villagers fighting against the troll. The villagers barely managed to bind the troll with ropes, but the binding seemed too weak. What's even stranger is the sleeping dwarf is now suspiciously circling around the village fortress while sleeping. Could there be a connection with the troll? I can still hear the troll's rough breathing. The rope seems to snap at any moment. If a strong storm were to blow, the village might be in danger. Is there a wind spell that could bind a troll's feet but not strong enough to harm the villagers? Even if it only lasts a day. I want to buy time for the villagers to escape. Alright, so we're going to get both of them killed, apparently. That's what it is. That's all it is. I'm sorry. That's just that. I'm just the messenger. Magic to compress air. What happens if we make that stronger? Shoot compressed air. Create a vacuum. Bind a troll's feet. Hold on. Ooh, my back. Steam. Heat and moisture. Earth. Make sure to control Earth. Change the shape of the ground. Air. Commands the density of the atmosphere itself and water. We don't have like an actual bind. That's the thing. Is there a wind spell that could bind a troll's feet but not strong enough to harm villagers? Compressed air. To shoot compressed air. I guess only lasts a day. That would have to be it, right? Right? Bind the troll's feet, compressing air. Whoops. I guess that wasn't it. I don't know if we've heard. They'll be fine. They should be fine. Okay. First repayment day. And I paid it back, so that's not too bad. I mean, you can just make money. Alright, I guess that ends it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next one, where I go. Alright, thank you for watching this episode of Enscroll. I'll be uploading the next one soon. Subscribe, stay tuned, and have a merry day. This is Yogurt, signing out.